Good morning, class 10, and today's video will complete the chapter 9 gold medals. Little portion is left. We'll complete the video along with further discussion regarding the themes and other components of this very poem. So I wish you should go through the entire video and try to understand the things. Finding any doubt, obviously let me know. So here you go. But as sure I am standing here telling the story. Now it's a strange one, but here is what occurred. So what happened? The athletes started running as soon as did the pistol explode. But more than that, one of the participants, he collapsed, he fell down in the dart. All his dreams got shattered, got destroyed in the particles of dust. But poet is not standing here as sure as I am standing here. Here I am stands for the poet himself. The poet himself, the poet himself. So he is not standing here. He is not writing the poem to tell us the story of failure, to tell us the story that raises sympathy, or to tell us the story that only talks about how did a man collapse. But he is here to tell us a story or an event where how did everyone cooperated, how did everyone rise up, how did everyone uphold the value of brotherhood. Here we can remind one great line of D.H. Lawrence. It is not remarkable that you fall, but it is remarkable that you rise again. So, now it's a strange one, but here is what occurred. Now the story is going to be a peculiar one, a strange one. So, here are the further actions which occurred. So, here is the paraphrasing provided. Poet is not here to tell such story of failure. He is here to tell a fantastic event of actions. The 8 other athletes stopped in their tracks. The ones who had trained for so long to compete. The ones mean those athletes. They trained themselves. They worked extremely hard to win medals, not to pause all of a sudden, to help the fallen one. But they did so. These athletes trained themselves to win a medal, not to stop at anyone's failure or fall. Compete one by one. They turned round and came back to help him. So here, him stands for the fallen one, and lifted the lad to his feet. Here, lad stands for the young fellow to his feet. They are all physically challenged participants. Spectators are encouraging their particular countries. But what did they do? Just opposite to cold within. They did not subscribe themselves to the narrow boundaries of selfishness. Instead, they proved that we human beings are generally selfless. They paused. They stretched their hands of brotherhood to help the fallen one. Then all 9 runners joined hands and continued. Instead of running separately, they all held each other's hand and they started running. Instead of running, they started walking. So the 100-meter reduced to a walk. So instead of running, they started walking all together. The banner above said Special Olympic. There was a banner above that said Special Olympics. Could not have been nearer the mark. At the finishing point, there was a banner. What was written on that? Special Olympic. Actually, Special Olympic signifies Olympic for the specially challenged or physically disabled people. But with their action, they change the meaning. It is no more the Olympic for the specially challenged people, but it is the Olympic for the special people. These 9 gems, jewels that the Mother Earth has produced. So, at the end, that means finishing line, there is a banner. And what was written? Special Olympic. But these 9 participants changed the meaning. The term Special Olympic was written to signify the Olympic as the games for the disabled. But the 9 participants made it more special by displaying the virtue of brotherhood. The term Special Olympic is not powerful enough to justify their special God gifted talent. So, this is irony, could not have been nearer the mark. So, the term Special Olympic cannot be powerful enough, could not have been nearer the mark means was not powerful enough. So, the term Special Olympic is not powerful enough to justify the talent of those 9 athletes. Instead, Special Olympic shows here that these 9 fellows are really special. That's how the race ended, 9 gold medals. Since all finished together, they all received gold medals and they are really jewels. Gold is not enough to justify their quality. And the banner above they came to the finish line holding hands still. Still they are holding each other's hand. And the banner above the 9 smiling face. And the banner above and 9 smiling faces. There was a banner at the end and there were 9 smiling faces. Said more than these words ever will. Said more than these words ever will. So there was banner above and under the banner 9 participants were standing. And what is the poet saying? Saying that those 9 faces and that banner and those 9 smiling faces said more than these words ever will. Here these words stands for the words in the poem. So it is impossible for the poet to recreate the feelings that displayed by those 9 athletes and the banner. It was written Special Olympic and under that banner there were 9 special characters standing, smiling faces. So the words in the poem are not powerful enough to express the joy, greatness, humanity, happiness presented by the banner and those 9 participants. So the last line is repeated to show that the act of those 9 athletes was really amazing. The virtue and fraternity they displayed is beyond expression. The repetition confirms that fact. So you can see here, this is the term Special Olympic banner and here standing 9 participants with smiling faces. So that kind of feelings that got produced there cannot be recreated, represented in poetic terms. It is beyond words. Words are 2-dimensional and words can present that very feelings. So this is a beautiful poem where brotherhood is vibrating to the highest intensity. Next type, what we'll do next, we will practice few of the MCQ question and more than that we will complete the workbook of this very topic. So I expect you to go through this topic thoroughly and finding any doubt kindly let me know. Thank you very much.